Hello and welcome into BWYellowJackets.com. Luke Schroedl alongside Jim Wojtkun, head women's soccer coach. And today, we're going over how your season went. You guys went 11-10 overall, 5-4 in the conference. Pretty successful season overall. You guys end the season in the OAC semifinal. How are you feeling after that performance, Coach?
Oh, you know what? Very excited. I mean, it's nice to end the season on a high note. Wish we could have gotten to the finals. But the women battled. You look at it at the beginning of the year, we down 0-3. You look at how we started the conference, 0-3, and we battled back and finished in a place to get to the semifinals. You got to be extremely pleased with how the resiliency of the women, how they battled, and how they took us farther than we've been in quite a long time in the conference.
Yeah, but talk about that tournament win. You guys were down 0-3 in that game on the road. To be able to fight back and win that game 7-3, unbelievable, Coach. Give us a little bit of how that went.
Well, actually, it's pretty simple. We walked in at halftime, told the women we had them right where they wanted them, and they came out and battled, and they did a great job. I mean, there was no quit in any game. So they came back and they battled. Same thing with the semifinals. We were down a little bit at half. The women came back, and we had a few chances in the second half. We just didn't put them in the back of the net. But again, the same fight back that we saw against Mount Union, we saw against Otterbein, and that's a testament to how the women were resilient and focused and understood what we wanted to accomplish.
Yeah, but Sydney Rice really effective in that game. 3 goals of her own and 4 goals of her own in that one. And she also led the OAC in goals up to this point, so we haven't played quite yet into the final. But, how has she been able to give this team a boost as a transfer coming in? I know we talked about it at the midseason point, but it's even more clearly so here at the end of the season.
I mean, Sydney's a great player, but to be perfectly honest, Sydney's an even better teammate. The players like her. They gravitate to her. She's made some great relationships on the team, and I think that sets the tone for her performance on the field. I think there's a comfort level here and between the players and herself and the university, so you got to like that.
Yeah, moving forward into next season, really proud of what you guys accomplished this season, but what does the recruiting class look like moving into the next season? Who are some newcomers that you're excited about?
Well, we're very excited right now. We have 2 commits right now. We have a player out of the Columbus area, center back, and we have a forward out of the GA Academy in Michigan. We think they'll both come in and challenge right away for positions. They work hard. And for us, it's not about what year you're in, it's about what you earn. And I think they have the capacity to come in and work hard and earn a spot.
Awesome news for those girls. Also, you guys have end of the season awards coming up. What are your expectations going into those meetings?
Oh, tell you, we are not having end of year meetings. We're going to have beginning of the season meetings. So when we start back in the spring, we'll talk about what our goals are for the spring and our growth process for there. But we'll have some votes for team awards, and we'll see how those shake out.
Also in the conference, what are your all OAC players' expectations looking like in terms of those?
Oh, I think we should have several on the team, but you never know. You never know with coach voting. In fact, we just voted today. But I would have an expectation that 2 or 3 of our players could earn spots in the all OAC team.
Any thoughts moving forward into next season? What are the ways that you could describe this team going into next year?
I think the team is excited for what the future holds in store. It's always tough to lose a group of seniors that have established themselves and played a key role in our growth. But I think going forward, the players are excited. They're excited to set their own tone and their own mark and to continue to challenge for an OAC championship. I think that foremost is what they want to achieve. And yes, we'll miss the seniors, but I think they're very excited to set their own standards for beginning now and in the future.
Yeah, and about those seniors, talk a little bit about them more individually.
Oh, we're going to miss them. I think they've all done well. I think Andrea Scatino did a great job in the back, same as Amanda Donahue. I think they were very organized, and they did a great job keeping the game in front of us. I think Anna Wenzinger brought an incredible energy to the team. She was always going 100 miles an hour, and that's what you want sometimes, and the understanding and the ability to do that. Matt Farrell, always special in the midfield. She did a great job being able to move the ball around and keep the team dangerous going forward. Bella Regal was another quality player for us in that space. And then we had 2 good senior forwards in Michelina Rush and Olivia Kane. And again, we'll miss them all.
Any final thoughts on the season, Coach?
Always disappointed when the season ends before you want to. We'd love to get to the NCAA tournament one year. I'd love to get to the conference finals. But we've got to be very proud of the women for what they were able to do and how they were able to continue to recover and bounce and keep getting better and better as the season progressed. And that's what we as coaches want to see, is that ongoing improvement. And I think we've left the season on a high note, and we'll be able to pick that up in the spring and go forward.
Women's soccer comes in with a successful season this year. Looking to see them challenge for an OAC championship come next fall as well. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.